Let's take a look at another way to make questions. We can use the phrase est-ce que, and put it at the beginning of sentences to make them into questions. Literally, est-ce que means est, is, ce, it, que, that. Is it that? This may sound awkward in English if we say a sentence with is it that at the beginning, but it actually makes sense in English, and it would in French too. I'm redoing this. Okay. Let's look at another way to make questions in French. One way is to put the phrase est-ce que, is it that, at the beginning of a sentence. All we do is take a normal sentence and put this at the beginning, and it becomes a question. So for example, take the sentence, you are there. Tu es là. Tu es là. If we put est-ce que at the beginning, we get est-ce que tu es là? Are you there? Est-ce que literally means, is it that? So this actually is it that you are there? This sounds awkward in English, but it's very common and fluent in French. If the pronoun or the word that follows the que begins with a vowel, the E of the que drops, and we put an apostrophe there, aligning it with the thing that follows. So for example, if we want to say, does one speak French in Lomé, the capital of Togo, a country in Africa, we get est-ce qu'on parle français à Lomé? Again, if we were just to say, one speaks French in Lomé, or you speak French in Lomé, as in general, is French spoken there, we could say, on parle français à Lomé. But to make it a question, we get est-ce qu'on parle français à Lomé? Now, one difference between this construction and the inversion constructions is that with inversion, you can only do it with a pronoun. But with est-ce que, we can put whole nouns there. So for example, we can get a sentence like, est-ce que les rats sont grands? Are the rats big? Est-ce que les rats sont grands? If we already talked about the rats and we want to say, are they big? We can say, est-ce qu'ils sont grands? But we don't need to do that. We can simply say, est-ce que les rats sont grands? Now you may have noticed there's been two ways to pronounce this, est-ce que and est-ce que. Est-ce que is slower and more formal in a way. Not so much formal as more pronounced. But in fluid speech, we often drop that E between ce and que, making est-ce que. C'est tout.